Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I take it you've had a conjuring
I'm afraid I haven't yet.
Ah, but you will soon enough. Of course, it is not without complexity. Stay the course.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr.
And I, too. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful, but I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and... Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right... If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
I think we can all agree with what Good thing the Ministry banned underage school posters. You don't ever want to find it.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all... You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather, how may I help you today? You're the student she sent the owl. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if... Is it not the most fascinating art to potion me?
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just... As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. But for now, let's get... What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio.
Well, hello there. Hello there. Please, come in.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positive.
Not at all. I'm choosing to...
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as... Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way. And this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep...
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. Me special... But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
I'd rather the dark. I suppose the failure is a good thing.
Revelio.
Come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Accio. Leviosa. Revelio. Accio.
Historically speaking.
Revelio. I officially have all of my...
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose that...
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening them at all? Keep at it! We'll wear them down eventually. Confringo! Leviosa! Confringo! What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done! Look out! job. Accurate.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll?
I suppose so.
Merlin's beard.
We are, and we were
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve-like. If you are unharmed.
Of course, officer. Repairer. I'll go and see what you want. There. Can this be? Repairer. Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Repairer.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe...
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its...
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something... I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain... And, as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter...
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
It's the least I can do. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. You won't be disappointed. That's a glad... If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect.
I sell even more battle-worthy items.
Rebellion.
Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your... Revelio. Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam and I might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us? I don't think so. What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood? Ranrock is working with Rookwood. The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me? I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later. And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. Accio! I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones. I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow. I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Revelio.
Suppose I'm not allowed up there.
So many different
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Piers, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his container.
Revelio.
Fellow artists, how about your moment?
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How?
You show up, I match you with other duelists. It's our way of determining the school's greatest... and to liven things up.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll... So, Kev...
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Leviosa! You're better than that!
Expulso!
Leviosa! Leviosa! Potato!
Give him what for!
Leviosa! Leviosa!
Expulso! Far away now.
There goes my wage.
Leviosa!
Expulso!
Potato! That's all you've got? Leviosa!
Mind the one!
What to do? Nice work. Sebastian, there's strong competition ahead, but keep...
Brilliant. Count...
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit. Then we'll see how well you do.
Revelio.
Hurry! Come now, Eleanor.
Revelio. Revelio.
Nobody can do it.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Levioso. Reparo. Protego. Levioso.
Accio. Lumos.
Reparo.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Saron...
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what...
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with...
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker.
They're after the locket.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm. If our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be?
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared. Once you've honed your defensive magic, I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Protego. Accio. Levioso.
Accio! Levioso!
Oi! Can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd... Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you...
Professor Weasley said she'd help me with...
I've always said that travel...
Revelio. Rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak. The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Revelio.
I'm surprised you're not fixated on Vino.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Accio. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Accio. Revelio.
Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours, after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if...
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much... Very well, off I go.
Revelio.
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying...
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer. Revelio.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so...
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've... Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock...
Surely you will be...
I've tried. Perhaps you'll have better luck.
Why would Professor Moll conjure flying...
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping... He's a poltergeist.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.